Okay, Nathan, so I have your file open, and these are both just image files, like JPEGs or PNGs, whatever they might be. Let's see. No, both are JPEGs because they don't have a transparent background. If they were PNGs, then that white stuff wouldn't be there. So first you need to make them vector graphics. So you will do image trace, which is an object, and sometimes there's an expand option. But if that is grayed out, that means that you need to do an image trace. And what that's going to do is trace around those pictures to turn it into a vector graphic. A graphic as if you had drawn and made those yourself. So you can say make and expand, and it will take a little bit of time, hardly anything. But it's still grouped. You can see it's hardly changed. It's still grouped as if it was an image. So then you just right click or control click, ungroup it, take away that background, delete it. I like to group it all and move it out here to see what white part is still left in there. So then I zoom in on this, and because it's ungrouped, I can just click and delete all of these sections. Again, it was object, make and expand if it's available, or image trace. You can do that with anything, any image that's like an icon or black and white. Pictures don't really work. So now you have that, and I have it all grouped together. If you wanted to get rid of any of the circles, you could ungroup it again and delete something. Then we'll do the same thing with the apple. Object, image trace, make and expand. Now you can see it made it into a vector graphic. Sometimes it changes the shapes a little bit. You can see that it did. It cleaned up this line. This was a little bit fuzzy. And then image trace, make and expand. It cleaned it up to be a vector. Again, control click, ungroup, and then delete the white part around it. Now I'll group that back together and move it on. It's like almost the apple core you said. So now I'll let you play with it, and then if you want me to fix it, I can too. You want to make this like the circle, so I would kind of stretch that out. Doesn't really fit. We can also like to make this the perfect apple that fits this core. You could also just fill in this spot and that spot black to make it look like an apple core. Or bring it even out here. I'm trying to think. I'm going to split this image in half quick. Watch this. I grab a rectangle and I just draw it halfway here. And then I'm going to select both of these. And then this button over here is my shape builder, but it can also remove parts. So I'm going to, wait, first I need to duplicate this. Control C, Control V, so I have another one. Copy all, or select all of that, shape builder, and then if you hold Alt, it will minus some of your shape. So I'm going to get rid of that half. Now let's see how that fits. So I can move some of these specific points like this. No, that did not work. Just this anchor point I want to move, so I can click it and drag it so that it kind of fills in that whole thing. Maybe a little bit more. No. Click away and then click right on that anchor point and it will move this. I can also move this handle up so that it's filling in that space. I can come back down here. Now, I don't know if you want to bring it down to this point. Let's just look and see what it looks like. I can just bring it out, and then again, bring all these handles out so that it fits. I don't know what you want to do up here, but I don't know. I'll let you play around with it, and then you can tell me what else you can't do, and I can fix it for you. I just think that these lines might make it take away from the apple part. So if you want to get rid of those lines, I don't know if I can do this. Use my shape tool again. No, cannot. I would have to intersect them. Let's see if I duplicate this. select both. See if I can get rid of. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything for me. So you might have to delete some of these anchor points with delete anchor point. I don't know. I have to play with it more. Clearly, I don't know. Oh, but I filled it in. So I'll play a little bit more too. I would maybe delete a lot of these lines. Let me see, what if I make a circle on top of it? And then put the apple inside to see what it looks like. When you make it, if you want to make a perfect circle, you go right to the middle where both intersect, and then hold Alt and Shift down and it'll make your circle outward. So I'm going to try and get rid of a lot of these lines. I don't know if it will work. Use my shape builder, Alt. Oh, that kind of did it. So I can get rid of this. Yeah. Okay, so I got rid of that, but it has a stupid line there now. So all one group anyways. And then your apple would go in the middle. I just feel like you're going to have to make this apple big enough to look like it's supposed to be these curved lines, or modify your apple, which I can mess around with too for you. Alright, good luck. Probably not exactly what you wanted yet, but we'll see. I'm going to undo everything. I'm going to send you it all ungrouped, just like this. Okay, peace out. Bye.